Hi, Toastmaster Shane. Good evening to you.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you very
All
well.
right,
Yes.
cool, great.
Toastmaster Shakil is there. I just want to see the Shakil.
Yep, that's the Jason.
Toastmaster Hiroshi will start. No, Shakil will join. Otherwise,
Shall
yeah, please go ahead.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I'm Toastmaster Roshani Ratna, your Sergeant at Arms. It's my pleasure to welcome all of you to 167th ATSL Emerging Toastmasters Club meeting. Today we have many international Toastmasters. I warmly welcome all of you to our club meeting. As we are meeting online, there are few ground rules. We would refrain from talking about sex, religion, and politics. Please mute yourself if you are not talking. Lastly, kindly switch off your video if you are stepping off the meeting. Club mission. We provide supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, result in a greater self-confidence and personal growth. Toastmasters International core value: integrity, respect, service, and the excellence. Toastmasters promise. Now, before we officially start the meeting, let's take a moment to reflect our today's meeting theme: mental wellness. Mental wellness is not just of absence of stress or worry. It is art of the keeping your mind calm, focused and positive even when life gets busy. Let's take these 2 hours not only to learn and growth, but also to reflect our mind and life each other's spirits. Today we are on the meeting on this agenda. With that, I would like to hand over control to our proceeding officer, Toastmaster Hemantha Hulangamu. Mr. Toastmaster Hemantha Hulangamu, over to you.
Thank you so very much, Toastmaster Hiroshini. First and foremost, it's my great pleasure to welcome all of you to this important meeting today. Today, our meeting is extremely important because that we have about 6 evaluators from various countries. So it's a very proud moment to our club. So on behalf of the AAT Emerging Toastmasters Club, we warmly welcome all the international speakers from different countries. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we have newcomers. So let's get introduction from them as well. Toastmaster Gauri, would you like to give a small introduction about yourself?
Hello, good evening, everyone. I am from India and I'm from the Gabby's Online Advanced Toastmasters Club. I am a chartered accountant by profession and very happy to join your meeting here today.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Gauri. It's a pleasure to have with you tonight. Um, Toastmaster Michelle, would you like to give a small introduction about yourself?
Hi, good evening to everyone. I'm Michelle Lo from Malaysia, and this is my first time to join this meeting, and I, by the way, I hope that someone can help that. Actually, I need to change my name from country and which Toastmaster club I come, but I didn't have the power to change it. I rechecked on my Zoom. I don't have the power to change. So what is the setting there? Can't change. Yeah, even I choose in the meeting also, it's only got one button, mute. I cannot rename anything. Anyone can allow this. Thank you so much.
Yes. Toastmaster Shan, would you like to give a small introduction about yourself?
Hi, good evening. My name is Shan. I'm coming in from Singapore. I have 4 clubs in Singapore, including 1 Mandarin club. So yes, learning about speaking and going back to my roots because somehow I have forgotten how to write in Mandarin. Yes, so that is why the getting back into Mandarin sets the tone. Thank you. Back to our PO.
Okay, thank you so much. Toastmaster Asil, do you like to give a small introduction? Okay. Seems she's not responding. Anyway, today our theme is mental wellness. So, in order to conduct this topic and the session, we have a very powerful Toastmaster of the day. He is none other than Toastmaster Shakil Kaveja. So, let me introduce our dynamic and energetic Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Shakil. He's a chartered global management accountant awarded from the Chartered Institute of Management Accounts, United Kingdom. By profession, he's a chartered accountant. He lives in his hometown, Karachi. He joined Toastmasters in May 2023. In his short career, he won about 20 Best Speaker Evaluator Table Topics awards across 4 continents in 15 countries. He is a member at Smedley Chapter 1 and a VPM at Leaders Worldwide Toastmasters Club in District 57, USA. Apart from the above, Shakil Kaveja is a professional writer, a corporate trainer, a digital marketer, a project management professional, and a YouTube as well. More than that, I would say he's our own member and he's a very humble gentleman that we have. Okay, over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Shakil.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Himantha, our respected president of this club. I welcome you all to yet another learning opportunity in the world of Toastmasters at the AAT Emerging Toastmaster Club meeting. Today, we are going to be learning something along the sidelines, along with the speakathon of various speakers regarding mental wellness. First of all, I would like to tell you some background about Toastmasters for the guests and what will be the format of our meeting, then going on to the theme of the meeting. Toastmasters was formed by Sir Ralph Smedley in the year 1924 in California, USA. Some gentlemen meet there and they thought of working something about confidence building and public speaking skills. There's a legacy of 101 years. There are almost 14,000 clubs all around the world in 140 plus countries across 6 continents. With this, I would like to tell you the structure of any Toastmaster meeting in the world. There are 3 segments. The first segment is for the members of Toastmaster International or that particular club or any club in the world. in which they give prepared speeches in the prepared speeches session. Number 2, the next session is the table topic session, in which not only the members but the guests are allowed to participate in any Toastmaster meeting in regarding impromptu speaking skills. Last but not least, there will be an evaluation session in which the speakers, I repeat, all the speakers, including the prepared speakers and impromptu speakers, will be given one-to-one evaluation. The good thing about Toastmasters is even the guests get one-to-one evaluation for their table topic speeches. Now, coming today towards the theme of the meeting, are you worried about stress and anxiety? Do you want to just move on with the things regarding your mental health? Yes or no?
Yes.
Thank you very much. If yes, if the answer to all these two questions is yes, we will be talking about actionable remedies today. But before talking about the remedies, I would like to let you know the underlying causes of stress, anxiety, depression, whatever you call it. There are possible many causes of stress and anxiety or the pressures on our mental health. First of all, there are financial pressures. One can be economically deprived due to financial crisis, maybe a low pay or low income sources. The other cause can be the social loneliness. We are connected to the entire world on social media with thousands of subscribers, followers on our Facebook, Insta, and YouTube channels. But when it matters, we are alone. Yes or no, isn't it? And another cause of like these is family distresses. You can have like a disturbed family life or a struggling family life or a divorced one, or you are not happy with your partner, you are not happy with your children are not obeying yourself, are in bad company. This can also give stress. One more cause of stress can be if you want to achieve something very big and just you face failures. It's good to dream big, but be realistic in your day-to-day tasks and objectives. If you are not there, then you can have a devastating attack regarding stress and anxiety. So, first of all, as we have known the causes of underlying stress, we would like to move on with the agenda of the meeting. To move this meeting forward, now I would like to call the role holders or the facilitators who will be our companions in today's meeting. So first of all, I would like to request our timer, Toastmaster Hishan, to please explain his role. Please welcome with a big round of applause, Toastmaster Hishan. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Toastmaster of the day. As the timer, today I will be evaluating the time element of today's meeting. I will ensure that the meeting will be on track and run on time. Then for today's meeting, for the speeches, I will be displaying for the speeches as well as evaluations. I will be displaying the green card when you are qualified on the speech or evaluation, the yellow card when you are merit awarded on the speech or evaluation, and the red card when you are accomplished your speech or evaluation. However, since we need to keep the meeting on time and run the meeting on track, I will be also showing the overtime card when you are exceeding the grace period of 30 seconds after each speech and evaluation. Regarding the table topics evaluations, I will give a maximum limit of 2 minutes. Then for each speaker and evaluator, I would like to kindly request you that please try to limit your speech to the given time. And when called upon during the evaluation session, I will be handing over my report over to you, Mr. General Evaluator. Thank you very much, Mr. Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Hishan. Now I would like to call my next tag team player, who is none other than Toastmaster Chintaka. He's our counter today. Please welcome with a big round of applause Toastmaster Chintaka to please explain the role of an R counter. Over to you.
Today it will serve by our Toastmaster Rukmani.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm doing the
Please welcome
accountant.
with a big round of applause Toastmaster Rukmani. She's our R counter today.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day. Good evening, everyone. Today, as an accountant, my role is to help speakers to become aware of any pillar words or sounds they use as such as like so, and also any continuous loan phases. So at the end of the everyone's speech, I will share my reports today to the WhatsApp message to the put in, because considering the time factor at the end of the all speeches, I will share my report to the as a WhatsApp message. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, madam, for explaining the role. Now I would like to request DTM Shanshan Lee is present here. Toastmaster Himanta.
Yes, she's there.
Please welcome with a big round of applause our grammarian today and my colleague at Singapore International Toastmaster Club, DTM Shanshan Lee, to explain the role of the grammarian today.
Hi, welcome everyone. Today's word of the day, I will type it out in the chat now, is empowerment. Now, what is the meaning of the word? It is the process of gaining freedom and power to do what you want or to control what happens to you. For example, there is a thorough analysis of current debates and dilemmas associated with mental health empowerment. So this is where tonight's role is to watch out for the users of the language, and later on I will share some tips or uses of language that you can use in your speeches the next round. Back to our Toastmaster of the day, Shakil.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for explaining the role of the grammarian in today's meeting. And that's all with our tag team here. And I would like to request Toastmaster Aruna Gunasekara. Toastmaster Himanta, should I invite General Evaluator here or later?
Beg your pardon?
I think I will be inviting the General Evaluator later.
Yeah, to introduce his role. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Good evening, Shagil.
Yeah. Carry on, sir.
Good evening, Toastmasters and distinguished guests. It's an honor to serve as your general evaluator today. A role that celebrates one of Toastmasters' greatest gifts, constructive feedback. As general evaluator, I will be observing the overall meeting experience from the opening minutes to the final reflections. My focus will be on the flow and structure of the meeting, the effectiveness of transitions, the preparedness delivery of role players, and most importantly, the spirit of encouragement and growth that defines Toastmasters. Later, I will invite our speech evaluators to share their insights, and I will offer feedback on their evaluations, ensuring we uphold our commitment to respectful, empowering communication. Let me begin with a quote that beautifully captures the essence of our journey. In the practice of tolerance, one's enemy is the best teacher. His Holiness of the Dalai Lama. This reminds us that growth often comes from challenge and feedback. When given with care, it's powerful teacher. Let me embrace today's evaluation not as judgment, but as gift of perspective. Each one helping us refine our voice, elevate our impact, and connect more deeply with others. Thank you, and I look forward to meeting filled with insight, inspiration, and international camaraderie. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, sir, for explaining the role of a general evaluator today. Thank you, Toastmaster Aruna, and belated happy birthday to you as well.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we are going to start our first session in a while. Before this, I would like to invite Toastmaster Asil Khalaf is here.
It's me. Round robin session, right?
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So we are going to start our speaker-thon. Our first speaker, Toastmaster Mehri. Yeah.
Are we doing the round robin session?
Okay, that's fine. After the roles of the facilitators in today's meeting, we have something unique with our club, that is the round robin session. In this, we have a round robin master, Toastmaster Akila Salim, the Vice President Education of AATSL Emerging Toastmaster Club. Please welcome with a big round of applause to welcome Toastmaster Akila Salim to present what is the round robin session and how it is different from other sessions. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. So good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. So I am Akila Salim and I will be your round robin master for today's session. So the purpose of the round robin session is to give everyone, including our guest, a chance to speak briefly and warm up their voices. So it's going to help us think on our feet and share our perspective in a fun and relaxed way. So I'm going to share a topic related to mental wellness today, and each of you will have about 20 seconds to respond. Okay, there's no right or wrong answer, just share your honest thoughts or experience. So here's the question for today. So what is one simple thing you do to take care of your mental wellness? I will tell the question again. What is one simple thing you do to take care of your mental wellness? So it could be something small, right? So let me start with myself. So what is one simple thing I do to take care of my mental wellness? So I used to go every day, like evening walk, and as well as I like to spend time with my loved ones, for my with my child, so that make my mental wellness good. So let's begin with next person. Okay, Heshan Hettiaraji, the next one. So please be aware of your time, only 20 seconds, okay?
To be aware of my mental wellness, I would stop listening to things that drain my energy. Especially if the news items are draining my energy, I won't listen to such news items as soon as I stop surrounding with ones who promote negativity. Over to you.
Thank you, Heshan. Aruna Gunasekara.
In any situation, if I feel like I stress or like mental is not okay, then I'm taking a deep breath and think about it and again starting the game. That's how me.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aruna. And Rukmani Ratnaik, I will tell you the question again. What is one simple thing you do to take care of your mental wellness? Rukmani, Ragnar.
Mental wellness, I be away from the unnecessary arguments, even if the official or any groups. If I feel it's the arguments, I be away to keep my mental wellness.
Thank you,
Over to you.
Toastmaster Rukmani. Pallavi Agarwal. She's there. Okay, we'll move to next one. Hemanda.
Yes, mental wellness, of course, plays a vital role in our lives because we have to be mentally prepared to handle any situation. But in my case, of course, there's a mental, in order to have the clear mental wellness, of course, I will do cycling and I will involve with a lot of sports activities. Over to you.
Thank you, Hemanda. Toastmaster Iroshani.
Yes, for my physical wellness, in my office when I do work, I take a break with every 1 hour time. I stand up and go to anywhere else and come within take five minutes of break. And also I drink lot of water.
Thank you, Toastmaster Iroshani. And Toastmaster Mihirika.
To maintain my mental wellness, I'm maintaining a gratitude journal. I wanted to gratitude to the people who support me for each and every day. So I'm maintaining a gratitude journal to empower my mental wellness.
Thank you, Mihirika. And next, Toastmaster Rajita Lakshri.
Yeah, actually, mental wellness is the most important part in our life because without mental, we cannot do anything. So, because of that, normally I'm doing every day just doing the breathing exercise to control my mind and thoughts. That's how I am managing my mental health.
Thank you, Rajita. And Michelle Lowe.
Hi. For me, the main and most easy to empower your mental health is to, from my past experience, sleep and have a deep sleep when you really have any stress. Just have a good nap or have a good sleep and really sleep well, not just sleep a while, then you wake up and you have nightmare that is not calm. Must deep sleep and in calmly, and you will feel fresh. And when you wake up, you will forget everything and get a good meal. You will forget about everything in this world. Thank you so much.
That's nice. So next, Gauri Agarwal.
So I just want to give you an anecdotal story here. I was standing on stage for the first time and I jammed. And everybody started laughing, and I realized they're not laughing at me, they're laughing with me. Of course, I was very anxious at that time. For me, it's the acceptance that anxiety, ignoring it or fighting it, is like expecting a pressure cooker not to whistle. So for me, it's the self-talk that it's trying to tell me that that anxiety is trying to tell me that it cares and that I am human. So that's how I deal with it.
Yeah, thank you, Gauri. Yeah, so next, Azil Khalaf.
Good evening, everyone. Today I will evaluate Toastmaster Mehrika, who is working as a senior HR executive at one of the USA-based companies in Sri Lanka. Completed MBA in strategic management and love reading books or watching series in her free time.
Thank you, Azil. Yeah.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah, next, Abhyanga.
Yes, when saying about mental well-being, in my perspective, I make sure that to meditate every day in the morning and in evening, taking about 15 minutes, so that I can realize what are the important things and what are not important, and remove the unimportant things and do the important things that are vital, and that will be giving improvement for us over here.
Yeah, thank you, Abhyanga. And next, our TMOD, Shakil.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity. I would like to have a morning walk followed by as little as at least 10 to 15 minutes, then not doing, followed by a meditation of as little as 2 to 3 minutes of simple breathing exercises to relax myself for the whole day.
May I
Okay.
say something?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So is the round robin session finished or it's
Yeah, we can
Can I
finish
add
it.
something?
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I thought you wanted me to introduce my mistake. Just wanted to say that how I take care of my mental health, I just use my
Yes,
secret weapon, chocolate.
yes.
Eating chocolate or going for walks because exercise is really can release so much energy, negative energy, and no exercise.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, so let's end of this round robin session now. Thank you so much for giving your thoughts. So, Toastmaster of the day, Shakil.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Akila Salim, for enlightening us and gearing up all us with the speaking mood, I would say. Because it's really amazing that I member at several clubs across many countries, but I have never seen like this event that you just gear up the people, not only the guests, but also the speakers and members to get ready in the speaking mode. So thanks, and it's really a very good addition in our club meetings. With this, I would like to just kickstart the prepared speeches session. And for the prepared speeches session, the first speech is going to be evaluated by Toastmaster Asil Khalaf. Please have a big round of applause to welcome Toastmaster Asil Khalaf. She will be introducing the speaker and also inviting the speaker to speak. Have a big round of applause to welcome Toastmaster Asil Khalaf, our overseas guest Toastmaster today.
Yes, I will evaluate Toastmaster Mehrika, who will embark on delivering speech, demonstrate ability to deliver an effective, respectful speech evaluation speech. 5 to 7 minutes. Timer, please note 5 to 7 minutes. Speech title: How to maintain mental stability. How to maintain mental stability. Over to you.
Please welcome with a big round of applause Toastmaster Mehrika. How to maintain mental stability. How to maintain mental stability. Toastmaster Mehrika. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shakil. So very good evening for all of you, to my fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. So I wanted to select a suitable topic which is related to the theme of the day. So how to maintain mental stability. So have you ever felt like your mind is running so fast than your body? So you're thinking about yesterday mistakes, today workload, and tomorrow worries all at once. So that's when we realize mental stability is not a luxury, it's a necessity. So it means, what is mental stability? So it means having a balance of mind, being able to handle stress, manage emotions, and make clear decisions, and bounce back from the challenges without becoming overwhelmed, without becoming get stressed for yourself. So it doesn't mean you're always happy, or it doesn't mean you're always calm, but rather than you can cope with life's ups and downs in a healthy and constructive way. So let me give some of the examples of mental stability. You feel pressure, but you don't panic. You never give up. So let me give an example. So let's say you have a very tough exam, but you stay calm and you make a study plan instead of breaking down. So every time you have a plan, which is you never panic and you never give up. So we simply call it as you manage your stress well. And the next is you can feel anger, you can feel sadness or frustration, but you don't let those emotions control your actions. For an example, you get upset in an argument, but you choose to be cool before you respond it. So it will empower your emotional skills. So the next is you communicate clearly and you set boundaries as well, but you respect to others' needs as well. You can say no without any guilt because that is one of key functions to maintain healthy relationships, which is directly affect to your mental health, mental wellness, mental stability. So the next is you understand your strength and also you understand your weaknesses as well, and you know how to overcome your weaknesses and triggers. So for an example, you notice when you are burning, at the same time you take a rest. So it is self-awareness. It's really important when it comes to the mental stability. So the next is you adjust to change without losing your sense of self. For an example, you handle moving to a new city. You're gonna move to new bunch of people, new society, but you're staying open to new experiences. So it is totally adaptability. That is also one of example to maintain a good mental wellness. So my dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, if you do have these kind of qualities, trust me, you will be maintaining your mental wellness, mental stability. So let me give some kind of facts to maintain mental stability, because it's not enough to have mental stability, but you should have to maintain it. So you can build your healthy routine, take proper sleeping hours, as said fellow Toastmasters. You should have to have a proper sleeping routine, like minimum like 7 hours per day, and you can eat healthy food and you can do exercises, even 20 minutes of walking daily. And also you can keep a consistent schedule, not once a week. It should be consistent. And you can practice mindfulness. Mindfulness means meditation and all, and relaxation. And you can limit your screen time if it stress out you, like that. So the next is you can practice gratitude journal, of course, because you can list down 3 good things for each and every day, for the good things that happen to your life, and you can gratitude to the universe, you can gratitude to the people who support you. It's a really good thing to maintain a gratitude journal. For the next is stay connected with the positive people, stay connected with the supportive friends or families, and also at the same time you must set boundaries with the toxic people or draining people. And you can ask help from the others if you need, because asking help is just one of strengths of you. It's not a weakness, because it will help you empower your knowledge. And lately, you can set your goals, you can set your purposes, because having a short-term goals, or else you can have a long-term goals as well. At the same time, you can celebrate small winnings, because it will build your confidence as well. So I hope that you got some kind of idea to stable of mental wellness. So because mental stability is not about having a perfect life, because I'm also not a perfectionist. We also not perfectionist, because mental stability is having a good thing, but it's not having a perfect life. So it's about creating calmness within, even when the outside world feels chaotic. So I hope you got some idea of mental wellness from my topic, and thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mihika, for enlightening us what we should do and what we should not do in order to maintain the wellness, overall wellness, and also the mental wellness of all of us. With this, now I would like to invite our next speaker's evaluator, and that is none other than Toastmaster Gori Agarwal from the Gabies Toastmaster Club. She, yeah, just give me a minute, yeah, just to see the agenda.
I am going to be evaluating Toastmaster Suresh Abhankar, and he is attempting his level 4 project 1 from the path presentation mastery. Timer, please note his speech duration is 10 to 15 minutes, and the speech title is Chat GPT and I, a love and hate relationship.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Gori Agarwal from India. She is a chartered accountant from the Gabies Toastmaster Club, one of the finest Toastmaster clubs in India. And please welcome, with a big round of applause, Toastmaster Abhankar to deliver his speech, 10 to 15 minutes. Over to you, sir.
My name is Suresh Abhankar, and I have a confession. I'm in a relationship. It's long distance, it's complicated, and it's with a robot. No, it's not with Alexa. No, it's not with Siri. I am talking about ChatGPT. Yes, while others binge watching Netflix, I binge chatting with artificial intelligence. And you thought your love life was so weird. It started so innocently. I signed up to ChatGPT thinking, let me see if this can ease my day-to-day activities. The very first question I asked was, what is the difference between accounting and auditing? ChatGPT replied to me in perfect English. I thought, oh wow, this is just like my audit partner I had at my audit firm I worked in 1 year back.
Hello.
Yes.
Shall we go to
Toastmaster.
the dinner today?
If you have any question, you can ask after the speech. I thought, oh wow, this is just like having my personal partner who actually sent all their emails in proper manner.
Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Are you ready?
Toastmaster, please unmute yourself because please listen to me. Soon, ChatGPT was helping me in everything. My speeches, my diet, and even with arguments with my manager. When my manager shouted at me, I asked ChatGPT, how should I reply to him in a polite manner? It gave me 5-step of conflict resolution plan. I copied it, I pasted it, and sent it to him. He stopped shouting at me just because he thought I had lost my mind. Like every other relationship, things started escalating. I started asking ChatGPT about everything. What should I wear today? Should I build a house at age of 30 or 40?
So, Abhankar, what's the difference between accounting?
Of course, as you said, ChatGPT replied to me in a perfect English with all the bullet points I needed.
Accounting and auditing.
Yes. If you take accounting, it's all about telling the required information to the stakeholders in a very perfect manner. And auditing is to make the stakeholders in a very happy manner. We should give them reliable information. So evaluating whether the financial statements are in a proper manner, that's all about auditing. ChatGPT never judged me at all. It answered everything in a polite manner. In fact, ChatGPT was just like a Sri Lankan mother, as Toastmaster Akila. Always available, always polite, but secretly tracking everything that we say. The problem, now every time someone asks me a question, I pause, I think, wait, and think, how would ChatGPT reply to it? It was just like my internal voice was outsourced to Silicon Valley. Of course, ChatGPT isn't perfect at all. Sometimes it gave me long, complicated answers when I just want a yes or no. Once I asked, will I pass my exams? ChatGPT told me, as an AI model, I cannot predict your future. Actually, I didn't need a speech at prayers at all. I didn't need a plan at all. I only needed prayers and all the hallucinations it makes. It told me once. I asked it, who is the first president of Sri Lanka? It replied to me as Mahatma Gandhi. I thought, oh no, even ChatGPT needs fusion classes now. But here is the funny thing. ChatGPT has taught me actually a lot about myself. When I asked about speech topics, it replied, why not speak about unplanned plan? It reminded me about my own icebreaker. It reminded also that best ideas don't come from AI. It comes from you all. That is the Toastmasters in all this in the meeting.
Mr. Abhankar?
Yes. Do you have any question, Toastmasters?
I have a question. Then, if you are having any things that you need to learn afresh, how do you use ChatGPT?
Of course. A very good question you are asking. If I need anything fresh as an undergraduate, everything we learn day to day is everything that is fresh for us. I take a copy of it. In fact, if I cannot copy by typing it, I take a picture of it and I paste it to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT, can you please simplify it? And if in any parts, if there is something that is unclear for me, I ask, can you please elaborate more on this? That's how I make it. Toastmaster Heshan, were you able to, is it clear for you?
Yes, Toastmaster Abhankar.
Yes, thank you very much for your question. So yes, ChatGPT and I are still together. But like any healthy relationship, we have set boundaries. I don't expect it to cook dinner for me. In fact, ChatGPT never expects me to stop asking silly questions from it. ChatGPT also said me that before delivering this speech, make sure you go and deliver this speech. The jokes will only work if you go and deliver it. If you laugh today, the credit comes to me. If you didn't, blame ChatGPT. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Suresh Abhankar. It was really pleasure listening to you. It's raining speeches today at AAT Emerging Toastmaster Club. So our next speaker today is Toastmaster Lajita Lakshari. His speech will be evaluated by Toastmaster Aruni Kanchana. Toastmaster Aruni Kanchana is a past president of AAT Emerging Toastmaster Club by profession. She is a chartered accountant. Please welcome, with a big round of applause, Toastmaster Aruni Kanchana to explain us the project of Toastmaster Lakshari. Have a big round of applause to welcome Toastmaster Aruni.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the day. Toastmaster Rajita Lakshari is doing level 1 of project 2. The purpose of the speech is member to learn or review basic method for writing a speech with defined purpose and present well-organized speech with any topic. Toastmaster Rajitha Laksiri, the day I stood up, Toastmaster Rajitha Laksiri. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aruni, for giving me the chance. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Especially, I would like to thank our president, who more appreciated and motivated me to this stage, this much of quick after finalizing my first stage. Have you ever sat in a room where everyone looked so confident while you had absolutely no idea what was going on? Well, that was me on very first day at the University of California. I still remember sitting in my first lecture. The lecturer spoke so fast that I thought he was rapping. But everyone around me was taking notes, but I was pretending to write, thinking, what the hell is happening here? However, few days later, the Association of Accountancy came to our class to select a batch coordinator. When they asked any volunteer, the classroom went silent, like an exam hall during an exam. No one stood up. But then suddenly, I don't know what happened to me. Maybe I lost my balance, or maybe common sense, whatever it is. I stood up. Even though my English was terrible, I said the only word I could pronounce easily, yes. That brave police movement changed my university life forever. From that day, for next 2 years, I worked as the batch coordinator. That meant talking to lecturers and organizing events and coordinating with my batchmates. Sometimes I use Google Translator so much that even Google got tired of me. But one day, during a lecture, one of my lecturers was advising me about my leadership and poor attendance to lectures. She spoke for a few minutes. I think, honestly, I got 3-4 words. The rest flew over my head. However, at the end, she leaned toward me and asked a question. I heard something like agree. So, without thinking, I confidently said yes. But immediately, whole class burst into laughter. That's when I realized she hadn't said agree. She had asked, are you angry with me? So that day, I learned something important. Sometimes misunderstandings make the best memories. So even though my English was weak, I never gave up. I attended meetings, made mistakes, and learned through every experience. Because of this leadership role, I met someone who became my best friend. He is still like a brother to me today. So, standing up that day didn't just make me a coordinator. It gave me the confidence, courage, and empowerment and lifelong friendship. So, before I conclude, I want to tell you something. Friends and experiences taught me something that no textbooks did at the university. That is, you don't need perfect skill or full understanding to take a step forward. All you need is courage, determination, and the willingness to try. So, my message to you is simple. Stand up even if you feel unprepared. Take the challenge, embrace the mistakes, keep moving forward. Because it is in those moments that your true potential and leadership are discovered. Thank you. Virtual stage is yours.
Toastmaster Shakil.
Apologies for the technical glitch, as we are always there. So, what an amazing. Am I audible?
Yes.
Am I audible? Yes. Yeah. Thanks. What an amazing speech. And now, with this, before moving towards our next speech, I would like to let you know some of the actionable remedies we can have to counter what I call it is the mental wellness. I would request you to please break your comfort zone and start a healthy daily routine, at least from tomorrow, or pledge it today. Have a good morning walk in the nearby park near your home. If the park is the far from here, at least start to have a little walk inside your home as well. It can be as little as 10 to 15 minutes. Take a deep breath after that. Have some sort of meditation like simple breathing exercises. Number two, always have a healthy diet with you, whatever you eat. Because if you want to carry yourself healthy, your body healthy, your mind healthy, you need to eat healthy. Otherwise, like it is said, garbage in, garbage out, it's gonna be show a lot whatever you are gonna eating. The third thing you can do is just break the small projects or problems into actionable small tasks you can just perform on a daily basis. If you're just going to think what to do, what not to do, you are going to really kill yourself. Number four, just get away from the negative news. Maybe just have time for listening to the news, maybe half an hour a day, not more than that. Last but not least, just give time to yourself. I repeat, give time to yourself before you go to bed. Because whatever we do, we give time to the we don't even give time to our families as well. We are just in the rat race of how to earn money big and big and big. How I can just excel. Just remember one thing: if you overdo yourself in the race or a rat race, I will call it, in the excellence, you may not live in this world to the worst part. If you are going to living it and still survive, you will be not be living a healthy life. So my advice to all of you is just give a time to yourself. You are the most important one in your life. Then comes your family, then comes your professional career. So with this, now the next next speaker today is Toastmaster Airoshani, and I will be evaluating the speech of Toastmaster Airoshani as an evaluator. I would like to let you know the objectives and details of Toastmaster Airoshani, a wonderful speaker today from our club, AAT Emerging. Today, she is giving her project. The purpose statement of her project is for the member to clearly define how Toastmaster envisions mentoring. And also, the purpose of this speech for the member is to share some previous aspect as a protege. The speaker's experience as a protege or a mentee, she's going to share with us. The speech title is The Power of a Guiding Hand. Toastmaster Airoshani Ariyathna, The Power of Guiding Hand. The Power of Guiding Hand, Toastmaster Airoshani Ariyathna. Have a big round of applause to welcome our esteemed speaker.
A mentor is a light along our path. When I heard it first time, I didn't understand what it meant. Soon after joining with Toastmasters Club, I truly did it. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. After joining with AATSL Toastmasters Club, my club president told me, we have assigned a mentor for you. You can contact him directly. But I didn't know what expect from that. I don't know what should I ask from him. But I only thought I am disturbing to person who is busy with work, studies, and the family. I got the courage and gave a call. On the other side of the line, I heard warm and friendly voice. That was the first time I met Toastmaster Neil Ranasinghe, a senior member of our club. On the first day onward, he didn't just answer to my questions. He guided me step by step. Before I met him, I didn't know how to write creative script. I wrote something. Hope it worked. But he guided me on how to write creative opening, meaningful body, and powerful conclusion. He reviewed my script several times. He gave feedback honest but encouraging. He asked me to send voice recording. Then he guided me on tone, pitch, and the pauses. He told me, Hiroshani, don't rush to finish your project. We go step by step. With his support, My icebreaker speech was creative, interesting, and the memorable one. I couldn't believe how I did it. With that experience, I understood the meaning and importance of the mentoring and also difference between mentoring and the coaching. Coaching is a short term focus on the one specific goal, but mentoring is long term focus on overall growth. When you think about it, whereas you can get a free lecture from experienced speaker, a feedback for our improvement, a supportive audience, we can practice, we can make mistake without any fear. That's why I believe Toastmasters journey give us more than what we expected. We receive feedback for our improvement. We sharpen our communication skills. We strengthen our leadership skills. We can speak in front of any audience. Fellow Toastmasters, at the beginning, I mentioned a mentor is a light along our path. But in here, Toastmasters, a light is everywhere, in every speech, in every relation, in every speech, in every training, in every smiling audience. Yes, I'm happy to have Toastmaster Neil as my mentor and my other mentors, my present and previous club presidents, our executive committee members, my club members. I know everyone here has chance to receive and give same guidance. In Toastmasters, mentoring is a gift. It is not just about speech. It is about leadership, confidence, and personal development. That is the true power of guiding hand. Over to you, Mr. Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Airoshani, to deliver and let us know what mentorship means for all of us. Before moving towards the table topic session, I would like to conclude whatever I have said regarding mental wellness today. Do you want to experience a little meditation session for 1 minute?
Toastmaster Shakir, sorry to disturb you. You have missed a second speaker. Can you call upon the second speaker also, Toastmaster Rukmani?
Okay, sorry. Apologies, because I thought that Toastmaster Airoshani. Apologies to Toastmaster Rukmani. Let me call Toastmaster Rukmani, and her evaluator is going to be Toastmaster
Asil.
Just apologies to the evaluator and to the speaker as well. Apologies from the rest of my heart. Please welcome Toastmaster Asil Khalaf. She will let us know the details of the speech of Toastmaster Rukmani Ratnaike. Please welcome with a big round of applause, Toastmaster Asil Khalaf. Over to you, ma'am.
Excuse me, Toastmaster Shakir. Sorry to interrupt. Toastmaster Asil will be evaluated. Toastmaster Mihirika's speech, Rukmani's speech will be evaluated by Toastmaster Michelle. As per the agenda.
Okay. Yes. Can you please just spell the word Toastmaster Michelle? Okay. Toastmaster Michelle will be letting us know the details of the speech of Toastmaster Rukmani. Please welcome with a big round of applause Toastmaster Michelle Lu.
Good evening, everyone. To Toastmaster Rukmani, your purpose of the task today is the purpose of this project is for you to practice the skill needed to effectively use public relations strategies for any group or situation. And also the purpose of this speech for you is to share some aspects of your public relations skill and strategy, and hope to listen more from you later. Thank you so much. Hand on to you, Toastmaster of the evening. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Michelle. So every day in our life, whatever we say or whatever we do is kind of a public relations. Good evening, my dear Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. I have a question for you. In your life, have you came across situations where you have used the public relations? I know most of your answer may be yes, because without the public relations, we can't work with others, because everything depends on how we can communicate and how we can reach to others in our day-to-day requirements. So during my speech, I will take one experience which I had used the public relations strategies effectively to successfully one event. So today, my speech audience was youth who need to empower their skills to become skillful employees. So I had organized one event for the meet their skills expected peoples to the private companies and training institutions to bridge their gaps to identify how they can become a good employees, skilled employees to the employer. So organizing this event, I have used the 6 steps where to develop a very good public relation strategies. First, with my team, I have understand why we need a public relationships strategies for this event. So why? The question why? Answer is because even though we are organizing an event, it is doubtful how extent that goes to the relevant audience. So it is really important for us to use the public relations strategies to give this message to the relevant people to come to this event. So that is the one main reason and answer for the why. Then I got a second steps, who. Then I know that reason why. Then I have second question, who? Who will be my audience? Where I need to develop this public relationships. So as I am going to build the bridge among the private companies and skill youth and the empowering institutions. So this message has to go to the main audience, main actors of this audience are the youth who really need to empower their skills and finding a skillful job. So my audience is, answer the who, was the youth who are expecting employment, school leavers, as well as the parents who are having the adult, their family as children. My third steps was the what. So then what question? So I have the audience, I know who are what is the reason. So this other question was my strategy, what? What kind of a message I should give to them? So with my team, we have developed a message to understand them the importance of coming to this event, what are the benefits they are getting in this meeting, and also what kind of a private sector institutions they can meet, and what kind of a training institution they can meet. So all these things I have summarized with my team. Then all together, we have came across what kind of informations we have to share with the audience in this strategy to public relations. After that, now we have the 3 question answer. Then other question was the when. So time is a very good factor to bring the people to the event, because if we give well in advance, sometimes by the date of the event people will forget. If we give this very short notice, then people won't come because they don't have time to allocate for this event. So it is very, very important to understand when we develop in the public relation strategies, time factor. So we need to get the accurate and exact time to message go to the relevant people, relevant parties to where they can absorb the message and allocate their time for the relevant activity. For my case, relevant event. So we have developed some time durations and different platforms, because it is reachability depend on the time durations. So I took some period 1 week before starting the high peak time, but 2 weeks before the events is the low peak time duration we have considered as a time we decided. So after that all, we came across the question, fifth one, where we are going to publish this. Are we going to use the social media, or are we going to use the printed media, or are we using the other live media, or whether we are having some other kind of any method to give this message. So with the team, we have decided some posters to hang around in the Colombo city where it is very close to. Because when we take in the printed where we are posting, that also time factor is the main consider. Because if you put the posters 2 weeks before, sometimes by the date of the event, it will be disappear because there are many other posters coming. So we have prepared with my team what are the media or what are the factor mode we are using for our message to goes and where it is. So we decided to get the digital screens in the some Colombo city area and some railway stations and some Fort City, and there are some public gathering places and also social media and TikTok. And we took some TikTok people who are doing it more prominent famous kind of things, and some radio and some TV ad. After that, our message goes to the how. That's a 6 questions. How we do it? It has to be very short and very clear and very meaningful. It has to be given to them what is the importance of this meeting and why they should come, where to come, at what time they have to come, what they can get benefits. So we, under these 6 steps, I have developed my public relations strategies to organize the skill empowering, skill bridging exhibition at the BMSH. Yes, it was very successful, and the day we got the live media where we can give the live screen what is happening at the event, which is goes in the hot. So it was given them much convincing capacity to the audience where it need to reach. So with my public relation strategy, which we have developed under 6 steps, it was very helpful to make the success skill empowerment event with the private sector, with the youth, and with the training provider who are supporting to enhance youth to empowering their entrepreneurial and workforce skill for them to become good workers. So all in all, I request you all to consider this important 6 point when you are developing public relations strategies, as it is very important everywhere in our life and day-to-day personal and professional life. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rukmani, for your amazing speech. It is just like educational session. We have a lot of short keynotes today. With this, just before proceeding to the table topics session, I would like to request you to please close your eyes for at least next 30 seconds. Take a deep breath and just hold it like this. On a count of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, slowly exhale from your nose. Just focus, hold your concentration on the breath. Just repeat this signal. Yeah. Just have a deep breath once again. Hold it there. Have a count of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slowly exhale the breath now. Just repeat this cycle for at least 2 to 3 times in the morning after your short morning walk. It can do wonders for you. Toastmaster Hishan, you are muted. Yeah. Yeah, and one more thing, just don't try to just stop any thought if it is coming to your mind. Just let it pass through. I would just cite an example here. When you are standing on a highway, you just don't come across the traffic to stop it. You just let the traffic go, and whenever you have a chance, you cross the road. So similar thing like that, don't ever try to stop any thought coming to your mind. Just let them go. Just focus on whatever you are doing. If you are driving a car, just drive it. If you are using the mobile phone, just use mobile phone. If you are eating, just focus on the eating. With this, I would like to hand over the charge to the table topic master today, who is none other than Toastmaster Ubudu, the past president of AAT Emerging Toastmaster Club. He is by profession is a chartered accountant. Please welcome with a big round of applause, Toastmaster Pubudu. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Shakil, for that wonderful introduction. So it's lovely to join again with AATSL Emerging Toastmasters as a table topics masters today. So without further ado, let's dive into the session. As you all aware, table topic session is to improve your impromptu speaking skills. All the guests and Toastmasters are welcome to participate in this session. I have 10 topics with me, so you can go from number 1 to 10, and I think we have opportunity to at least 4 to 5 speakers today.
How to register for the table topic? Yeah.
So please grab this opportunity. Again.
I want to try the table topic.
Speeches you will get.
Please raise your hand, ma'am. Yeah.
Yes, obviously. So yes. You can pick a number actually from 1 to 10.
1 to 10. I choose number 10.
Okay. Number 10. What does home mean to you? What does home mean to you? Toastmaster Kian, over to you. Sorry, I hope I pronounced your name correct.
Michelle. I'm Michelle. What is
Lu. Yeah.
What is home mean to me, right?
Yes, exactly. That is the topic, Toastmaster Michelle.
It's a very great question. That before I stroke, for me, home is just a place that just like a place for me to rest after work. Just as simple as that. But when I have stroke 1 year ago and currently 1 year plus, I'm in stroke radiation. For me, home is a place for me to heal my body. For me, rest no more just rest. I have to really close my eyes and feel calm and really feel I'm part of the family. You know why? I used to be very hardworking, focus on my career, never really sit in my home more than 5 hours, and not even 1 hour. But sometimes I just come back to change my clothes, then I'll sleep. Then I wake up, go to work, and send my daughters to school. I used to be rushed like that, and until today, right now, I'm sitting at home more than 1 year and a half. And for me, home for me is different right now. The home in my mind right now, home is just like my office. Is where I can connect to the world through Zoom right now today. So for me, working is no longer part of my past history right now. Is no longer important. I'm fully focused on Toastmaster. If I can go to online, I go fully full time. I could say that if I'm morning at time, start corporate Toastmaster until night. So for me, practicing in Toastmaster is my full time target, and also is a thing that practice me a lot. It healed me a lot from thinking, from a very slow talker, from stroke. I cannot talk because my mouth and my body all go to left-handed suddenly. So it's so hard for me from can't walk, can't sit until today. I can sit and see all of you. Everyone is so happy online. So home for me somewhere that where can give me energy and positive, bring me home. The feeling home for me is bring me healed from weak to strong like today. Thank you so much.
What a lovely speech. Home is always the place where we belong, where we feel relaxed, where we rebirth. That's what I believe. So there are few more opportunities. Please grab the opportunity to speak up like Toastmaster Michelle did.
Can I go next? Can I go next?
Yeah, obviously. Toastmaster Azil. So you have numbers from 1 to 9. Which number do you like to?
What number's already taken?
Only 10.
Only 10. Okay. 4.
4. So you're from India or Pakistan?
I'm Egyptian.
Wow, you're Egyptian. I was in Egypt like early October actually. So your topic is, how has living in Egypt shaped you as who you are today? Toastmaster Asil, how has living in Egypt shaped who you are today?
Oh, Egypt, my home country. But originally, I was born in Kuwait, but I am Egyptian, just born in a different country. And I would go to Egypt every summer, like a summer vacation, visiting my home country, visiting my relatives. And all I can say that Egypt shaped me into an independent, strong person I am. You need to depend on yourself, watch your budget, and appreciate the country that you're originally from, because Egypt has incredible things. And I don't mean just the pyramids and the Sphinx. I'm talking about all the places where you can go besides the ocean. We are beside 2 oceans, if you guys did not notice. The White Ocean and the Red Deep Sea Ocean. We go to Sharm, we go to Dahab, and my favorite place, Aswan. I like to go to Aswan just to get away from the city noise. Sometimes we need some peace of quiet, if you guys know what I mean. And they have donations. You can actually donate because there are so many doctors who will help others out of the kindness of the heart. There is still kindness out there, even in my home country. Table topic master, it shaped me into a strong, dependent girl, depending on myself, being so appreciative, and enjoy the life in Egypt, because Egypt has so many things you will not find here in Kuwait, where I lived in, here in Sri Lanka or Malaysia or anywhere. Appreciate where you're originally from, because they have incredible things you may not find anywhere. Hope this answers your question, and over to you.
Great. Yeah. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Asil. That's a wonderful explanation how you feel about your country. Right. Next opportunity. Is there anyone else who want to go next?
ETM Pubudu Hagoda. I am Arunithan from Vavuniya Toastmaster Club.
Yes, Toastmaster Arunilan. So you have you can pick numbers, except number 4 and number 10.
One.
Number 1.
Yeah.
So, all right. If you could change one thing about Sri Lanka, what would it be and why? If you could change one thing in Sri Lanka, one thing about Sri Lanka, what would it be and why? Toastmaster Arunalithan, over to you.
Arun, yeah. Thank you, Table Topic Master. There is a thing we are doing nowadays in Sri Lanka. We have wonderful country where if you travel for 3 hours, you can reach all the climates, the dry and mid and cool. So this is a land of gold. But our youngsters, I am now 46, still youngster because I am in Toastmaster. So our youngsters are getting out of their tech to handle their life. It is not only their fault. It is on behalf of our country. Country means parents and people. And nowadays, our people have migrated to foreign, and the non-foreign relationship people also like to be a foreign life in our country. That's why the parents are seeking for more financial changes in their life. But all over the world, there's a risky part to learn the money, to earn the money. However, they get loan and some other stuffs. So the parents and other sector who have to care about the youngsters, they spend their time to establish or develop their careers with a high risky position. That's why the youngsters are not considered as a future citizens. So in our country, our people's mindset have to be directed through our youngsters the present situation. So if it is happen, it will be a huge task to have a good citizens and good people in for our country. So the education part, we are thinking that the small children and the people who are going to campus or any courses, they are the people have to be in the track of education. But I think nowadays the government sectors are working to aware the people like that. If I got a chance to change a thing in Sri Lanka, I will try to educate the people why we want to care on my children and the youngsters, to have them in a track to establish and to live in a wonderful, peaceful and constructive country. Over to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arunalithan, for highlighting the fact that it's even like it's our responsibility to educate our next generation to take up this challenge and change their mindset, I believe. So we can go, I think, one final topic. Is there anyone volunteering?
Toastmaster Heshan.
Great. So Toastmaster Heshan, do you believe success comes from hard work or smart work? Toastmaster Heshan.
Success comes from hard work or smart work. Well, it's a controversial topic. When we consider about a real life example, let me point out the life story of Sinhalese playback singer H.R. Jyotipala. He had a passion of becoming a playback singer. Initially, he got few instances where he failed. Especially at one stage, he missed the flight to go to India for a song recording because of not having a passport. The next stage, due to some personal reason, he missed the chance. However, in his third attempt also, although he sang a song, his first ever film song was not included in the particular movie. Then in his fourth attempt, it gave him a breakthrough in his career, especially in the song Siria Mesara, which he sang for the film Suratali, featuring Sri Lankan superstar Anand Jayaratne in the song. Afterwards, he became an indispensable playback singer for the Sri Lankan cinema. Especially, although he had a talent, it came through hard work. In fact, when comparing it in my life also, when I worked at HSBC, I had to face many twists, turns, dramas, and traumas. However, with hard work, I could succeed despite of tragically leaving HSBC due to some personal struggles. Later onwards also, I had to face many personal struggles. But through hard work, today, I am a successful employee at my cousin's import-export business, Sunshine Private Limited, as the administrative assistant there. My dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, I would like to conclude you that success comes through hard work, but not smart work. Mr. Table Topics Master, over to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Heshan. I think success always comes from the dedication, the commitment, and the discipline, along with the hard work, as you have very well explained. With that, I will be wrapping up the table topic session. Please give a virtual round of applause for all the table topic speakers. I hope all of you enjoyed the session. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ubudu, for having a wonderful table topic session, and have a big round of applause for table topic master and all the table topic speakers. With this, I would like to request all of you to have a pledge with me today before leaving out. At least from tomorrow, have some sort of morning walk with you. If not possible in the nearby park, do it inside your home. As little as 10 minutes can do wonders. And have a little bit of meditation, just focusing on your breath. If you don't want to deep breath, leave it. Just focus on the inhaling and exhaling of your breath for the at least 2 to 3 minutes. It can do wonders for you. And have a healthy diet, whatever you take into yourself. Avoid negativity, and also one more thing. Don't have an excessive use of social media, because it is a lot of the biggest cause of us today is just we are like this, scrolling all the way. With this, I would like to hand over the charge for the last session and the most important session of any Toastmaster meeting, that is the evaluation session. Please have a big round of applause for our general evaluators, Toastmaster Aruna Gunasikara.
Thank you. Thank you, Empowerment Toastmaster of the Day, Shakil, and Toastmaster, our other members. Our first evaluator is Toastmaster Asil, a Toastmaster known for their thoughtful insights and encouraging style. Today, they will be evaluating speaker number 1, Toastmaster Mihirika, whose speech promises inspiring and depth. The greatest gift you can give someone is your honest feedback, given with kindness. Let's welcome Toastmaster Asil to guide us through this journey of reflection and growth. Toastmaster Asil.
Hi, good evening, all. Toastmaster Mehrika, what a nice speech you delivered today. Today we saw your beautiful face while introducing how to keep our mentality, taking care of it, and keeping it healthy. You asked us a question. You had a nice delivery while asking us a question. And you had a nice smile on your face while delivering your speech. And you gave examples and you went step by step by step how to follow through these examples, and you gave explanations and tips. I do have a few areas of improvement for you. Yeah, I'm not the counter, but I noticed a few ahs, so I felt there was a bit of hesitation and you were a bit nervous. My dear, we all get nervous. I get nervous sometimes, but unfortunately it's not a good message to the audience. So I would suggest try to work on your hesitation and nervousness. Do not show that you're a bit hesitant. Show them that you are confident, that you are strong, that you are ready to deliver. I know you're a strong, confident person, but work on it a bit more. And hand gesture, it was not pretty clear. I noticed it, but it was a little short because you were too close to the camera. Of course, we saw your pretty face, but I could not focus on your hand gesture much. So make sure you have hand gesture, eye contact. I know this is an online session, but we have different audience. So I would suggest that you make a few eye contact to each audience. Let them know you are aware. Connect with them, because connecting with audience is what will make your speech perfect. All in all, it was a nice speech. Thank you for delivering it. Try to work on your hesitation, be more confident, and work on eye contact and hand gesture, and you'll be even better than we did today. And I'll be looking forward to hearing your speech for next time. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Asil.
Give a big round of applause to her. Okay. Then I would go our next. We invite Micheli Lo from Malaysia, Toastmaster Micheli, whose energy and clarity always elevate our meetings. They will be evaluating Toastmaster Rukmani, who brings a fresh perspective to today's session. Feedback is the breakfast of champions. Let's welcome Toastmaster Micheli to the stage with applause and anticipation.
It's me, right? Me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Congratulations, Rukmani. It is a great presentation from you. The project speech is very informative and practical application to all of us that need it, no matter in our career or in future in our life. And there is 3 points that Rukmani done very well. Firstly, you have a very clear structure. I like the 6W that you have made in your speech easy for us to follow and remember. And secondly, your practical content, real workspace examples show how PR should work in our daily life. And thirdly, you're confident in delivering this speech. You're so positive, and your positive tone inspired all of us. I believe the audience that on your event day, everyone of us will feel your passion and inspire us to take action right now. And there is some areas that you can improve. There's 3 areas that you can improve. Firstly, you can improve in the stronger opening in the future. You can start it with good questions to make us think what is public relationship. Maybe most of us will think PR is because PR that Jill mentioned may be different with PR agency that we think in our mind. You can question us back for audience to make us capture and more captivating with your starting in the opening and surprise us the fact that what the real PR are. And secondly, more personal touch. And I can feel like just now the presentation is more on official. Please add some one or two successful brief story on your personal or something that memorable. Let us know. If we fail to do the steps in our life, what consequences we will get. Let us know. Let us learn something from your past. And third, I hope in future you have a better vocal variety. Use more pauses and tones, changes between steps for impact. And future challenges, I hope that you can add more stories. Use vocal variety and your body gesture because your monitor is too close to your face. Because the correct one, we have to see your hands and your body at least until your chest. I think a monitor you should push it, or you stand and step behind from the monitor and engage the audience more. Because without a good stories, the audience and I noticed that there is nowhere for audience to talk to you or leave a message that praising you are very good in your prepared or projected speech. But I believe that giving emojis, or you can tell them if you feel you're feeling good or you're feeling any question, you give them and then let them give you some emojis. At least this presentation is not one way, it's two-way communication, and let the audience bring back the main message that you want us to know. Thank you so much, Rukmani. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Very important feedback. Thank you so much.
Give a big round of applause to our wonderful and strong Micheli. So our third evaluator is Toastmaster Gauri from India. For Toastmaster who blends professionalism with empathy, they will be evaluating Speaker Suresh Abhyankar, Toastmaster Suresh Abhyankar, whose speech explores ideas that matters. True wisdom is knowing what to overlook. Let's welcome Toastmaster Gauri to share their observations and insights. Toastmaster Gauri.
Toastmaster Suresh, if our personality is our visiting card, then your smile is your logo. Now, something that stood out for me in your project today was how respectful you were in your interactions with the interjectors. I'm going to come first to the first the third interjector, which was Toastmaster Hishan. Now, you addressed his question. You started by saying, good question, and you closed back by checking with him whether he was satisfied with your answer. That is a mark of a great speaker. The audience was seen refocusing their attention after that disruption. And you used that by using humor. Now, humor by character has the ability to create psychological safety and reset the energy. You did that remarkably well. Can Toastmaster Suresh hear me? I see him frozen. Okay, I'll just continue. Can you hear me, Toastmaster Hishan?
Yes, Toastmaster Gauri.
Okay, then Toastmaster Suresh is probably frozen.
He spotlighted them.
Okay. Now, how can I help you to make this project better? Coming to Toastmaster Aruna's interjection. Now, the first time he interjected talking about dinner, you said that if you have a question, then just ask that. Now, one rule of public speaking is you always acknowledge and never ignore, even if it is something as menial as what Toastmaster Aruna said. You could have probably answered that saying, I understand you're hungry, but the meeting is blocked for 2 hours and I request you to stay with me. The second time he interjected you, you said, please unmute yourself. I understand that was a mistake, but that can cause you a disaster when you're amidst a difficult audience. Again, you have Toastmaster Aruna to thank for being very, very kind. So my recommendation to you is to strive a balance between being assertive and being humorous. How can you be assertive is by using vocal variety. Slow down your speed, lower your pitch, and don't speak over the interjector. Allow them to complete their question. Now, when you smile and speak, there's an automatic melody that comes in. And that does not work when you're trying to command a room. So to summarize my evaluation, Toastmaster Suresh, continue being fantabulously humorous, never stop being respectful. And what I would like you to work on is to create a balance between being assertive and being humorous. I wish you all the best for your future speeches.
Thank you very much for empowerment coverage. So then, now we welcome our fourth evaluator, Toastmaster Aruni from Sri Lanka, a Toastmaster whose calm demeanor and sharp eye make every evaluation a learning experience. They will be evaluated speaker Toastmaster Rajitha, whose speech invites us to think deeper. In the mirror of feedback, we see our potential more clearly. Let's invite Toastmaster Aruni to the stage with appreciation. Toastmaster Aruni.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Aruna. Toastmaster Rajitha, you did a wonderful job today. You started the speech with thank you message. That's a quiet, attention-grabbing opening. And we heard about your nice stories about your university experience, how you developed your leadership abilities to taking up the opportunities. And you spoke about very confidence and very calm way. So that's really adding value to your speech and adding speech more audible. So we heard some of the good sentences. Misunderstandings are best memories. I have never given up. So that's kind of a powerful messages to the audience. The purpose of the speech is to write a well-structured speech. So we can be so opening, body, conclusion, and take-home message in your speech. As an improvement point, I could suggest for you to add more vocal variety to your speech. As a suggestion, I can give an example. So you can add more dialogues to your story. So then based on the dialogues, you can add vocal variation. So I believe in your next speech, that will be adding more color and more audibility to your speech. And you can use the stage based on the transitions of your speech, based on the dialogues, or else the parts of your speech. So I believe it will be adding more audibility and more engagement to the audience. All in all, you did a wonderful job, Toastmaster Rajitha. Keep it up the good work and all the best. Thank you, General Evaluator.
Thank you,
Thank you for
Toastmaster
your
Aruni, for that valuable advice.
So our final evaluator is Shakil, Toastmaster of the day, Shakil from Pakistan, a Toastmaster with a global perspective and a heart for growth. They will be evaluating Toastmaster Hiroshini, who brings a unique voice as today's meeting. When we listen with curiosity, we learn. When we evaluate with care, we help others grow. Let's welcome Toastmaster Shakil to complete our circle of constructive reflection. Toastmaster Shakil.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Aruna. The power of a guiding hand. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and guests, especially Toastmaster Airoshani, you did a wonderful job today giving your project your experience as a protege or a mentee. First, I would like to highlight the areas you really excelled at. Number one, it was a well articulated speech because you let us know what the mentoring is at the start. And then you took us towards your journey of joining Toastmasters, how you joined this AATSL Emerging Toastmaster Club, then your experience from your mentor, how you got the help from him, and eventually you concluded very well with a call to action. The importance of mentor-mentee relationship is there if you want to succeed. Number two, you started brilliantly from the center of the stage with a confident voice, spoke slowly with pauses in between. Actually, you acted upon the advice of your mentor as well, who talked to you to speak with a little bit of pauses. Now, I would like to tell you some areas that can take this speech to another level. Number one is stage movement. For most of the speech, you are stuck at the center and you are just saving the positions like this and this. It would have been a lot of better when you were just throwing light on the importance of mentorship. You should have started from the center, then move toward your left. I joined Toastmaster Club AATSL Emerging. The president initiated me, helped me out to deliver speeches. Then move toward your right, your experience of whatever your mentor taught you. Go step by step approach, have a pauses in between. Then conclude at the center regarding the importance of mentor-mentee relationship. The other thing is when you were just showing some areas like your mentor told you to be creative, you could have numbered that. He told me to be creative, have integrity, and a memorable one experiences regarding your speeches. One more thing is whenever you are just delivering your speech, hats off to you, you delivered in a standing posture. It's always better for all of us to deliver your speeches in a standing posture. I would recommend one more thing, especially for the contest, don't ever use a virtual background when you are speaking in a standing posture. The reason is when you're using a virtual background, even your hand gestures would get distracted. If you are using any prop, that prop will hardly be visible to the audience if you are using the virtual background. And one more thing that can take the speech to another level is have some bit of vocal variety in your speeches. Just vary your voices up and down. Like my mentor told me to have pauses in between. Like this, or maybe you can do one more thing. My experience at this very club was amazing. Have some energy in your voice. And one more thing you can do is when you want to emphasize one point, just come closer to the camera, especially in the online setting. Use your hand gestures well. Keep inspiring us with your speeches. Have mindful of the stage area. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Akil, for the wonderful evaluation.
Give a big round of applause to our Toastmaster Shakil. Wonderful. Then we will move to our next segment, table topic evaluator. I think table topic evaluator Yusuf Chandra.
But we have to skip the table evaluations, Toastmaster, and we go to the next level.
Fine. Okay. Then finally to conclude our evaluation segments, let's welcome. Okay. For the finalization, I am invited into timer. Time is the silent guide of every great speech. Please welcome our timer, Toastmaster Heshan, who ensured we honored every second with purpose and professionalism. Time isn't the main thing, it's the only one thing. Let's hear their report on how we manage this precious resource. Toastmaster Hisham.
Thank you very much, Mr. General Evaluator. Since we are running out of time, I'll post the timer's report on the Zoom chat. Okay, and then let's ask the account also to, since we are running out of time, let's ask the account also to post her report in the Zoom chat as well as the WhatsApp group.
Okay, we will
Yes,
share.
I have shared my one.
Timer report plus account
Yes.
report, and then plus now I will invite to our grammarian. Fine, let's welcome our grammarian. Toastmaster Shan Lee from Singapore. Yes. Words are, of course, the most powerful drug used by mankind. Please join me in welcoming Toastmaster Shan Lee for the grammarian report.
Thank you, everyone. Now let me do a quick one. Just sharing a few of this title. Give me a moment. Right. Okay, let me just do a quick sharing of the screen. Right, are you able to see the screen?
Still waiting. I can.
Yes, we can see.
Yes, we can see.
Okay, as usual, I think the auto, I'm not very sure. The auto has started. Right, so here we go. Today's word of the day, empowerment. Okay, it's empowerment. This one I'll remove out the before I send it out. So for this, we have a 3-person mentoring. If I miss out, my apologies. Aruna talking about empowering, Vajita and Rukmani is empower. That also. Right, so here are some of the language, especially the pronunciation. That's the important thing. Stress you out. You can also use, in a way, better to express it as being stressed out. I was stressed out. My internal voice. It's my inner voice. Guide me, guided me. How can they be skilled employee? Or in a way it says, how can they be skilled employees in the eyes of their employer? Adding speech more powerful. Use it into a way of it is making the speech more powerful. All right, so this one there's extra. And we have the introduction here, plays vital role. Our first speaker, some of the lines, choose to be cool before your response, set boundaries. Second speaker, always available, always polite, even ChatGPT needed tuition. Never expected me to stop asking silly questions, jokes that already work. Our third speaker, even Google got tired of me. Sometimes misunderstandings makes the best memories. Take the challenge, embrace the mistakes, keep moving forward. Our fourth speaker, we have voice recording, guided on tone, pitch, go step by step. Our fifth speaker, what we say or what we do are public relations. How can we reach our communication in day to day? Prominent and famous, short, clear, and meaningful. And some of the table topic speakers, we have Michelle saying, home is a place to heal my body. AATSL, some peace and quiet, strong, independent go. Kishan, success comes from hard work, not smart work. Our project evaluator, easy for us to follow and remember, take action now. Third evaluator Guri, we have strike a balance between being assertive and being humorous. Allow them to complete their question. And our fourth evaluator Aruni, attention grabbing opening. Evaluator 5, Shakil, the power of a guiding hand, importance of mentor-mentee relationship. Now here are some tips you can see is the figure of speech as well as rhetorical devices that you can use in your speeches. Right? Some of the rhetorical device, example, idiom. Action speaks louder than words, a blessing in disguise. A proverb, well-known statement that contains advice about life in general. Like for example, the quote by Lao Tzu, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Or a quotation, exact group of words repeated by someone other than the original author or speaker. Example, my mama said, son, you better be home by 10 p.m. This is one quotation. And here are some of the figures of speech. For example, metaphor. Show how two things, they are not alike, yet similar in an important way. Sweet smell of success. He is the apple of my eye. Parallelism is corresponding in some way, like father, like son, easy come, easy go. Simile, expression that describes something that comparing it with something else. Fits him like a glove, cool as a cucumber. Triad, rule of third, is an idea, adjective, points groups into three thoughts in a have a pleasant rhythm. The good, the bad, the ugly, said by Clint Eastwood. Julius Caesar says, I came, I saw, I conquered. We have is this one is a bit tricky, is antithesis. Opposite things of ideas are placed next to one another in order to draw out their contrasts. The quote by Charles Dickens, it was the best of times, it was the worst of time. Hyperbole, yes. Language used to exaggerate and emphasize a point, make something sound much bigger. The happiest place on earth, Disneyland. He got tons of money. And alliteration, repetition of the same letter or initial sound at the beginning of two or more words of a phrase. Good as gold, make a mountain out of a molehill. Anaphora, repetition of word phrase at the beginning, middle, and together. The famous one, the line by Martin Luther King. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. Or the dream. I have a dream, I have a dream, I have a dream. That is one. Epizeusis, repetition of word, phrase in immediate succession within the same sentence. The line by King Lear, never, 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 never. Or onomatopoeia, words that sound like a thing that they are describing, buzz of a bee, hiss of a snake. And we have the anagram, a word or phrase formed by rearranging the letter of another word or phrase. Snooze alarms, alas, no Z's. Or punt, play on words, play off the sound of double meaning of words. Icing on the cake. To the guy who invented zero, thanks for nothing. And we have a few. So this one is interesting. We'll go through. These are a few of the errors, like the verbal blunders in which the words are replaced by similar sounding words. This is what we call the malapropism. Look at my bare hands. But the bare is not the bear as in B-A-R-E, it's B-E-A-R. If you notice that. Right, so these are some of the errors that we can have And these are some of the references that comes up from this. So thank you for listening to me, and back to our general evaluator. Let me stop the sharing.
Thank you very much for our DTM Shanley. Okay, so as we conclude today's meeting, I invite you to pause, not just to reflect on our speeches and evaluations, but to honor something deeper, our mental wellness. In Toastmasters, we often speak of voice, structure, and delivery, but beneath all that lies the speaker's inner world, their clarity, courage, and emotional resilience. Today, I saw more than speakers, more than words. I saw presence. I saw growth. I saw connection. Wellness is not a destination, it's a daily practice. It's found in the courage to speak, the grace to listening, and the humility to accept feedback. It's in the laughter we shared, the silence we respected, and the encouragement we offered. Let me leave you with a quote that captures this beautifully. Your mind is a garden. Your thoughts are the seeds. You can grow flowers or you can grow weeds. Today, we planted flowers through every role, every speech, every moment of support. Let's carry that spirit beyond this meeting. Let's nurture our mind, uplift others, and continue growing together. Thank you for the privilege of serving as your general evaluators. And back to you, Toastmaster of the day, our Toastmaster Shakil.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Aruna, for a wonderful general evaluation session. We had a wonderful grammarian report as well. Thanks to Toastmaster DTM Shanshan Lee as well. Thanks to all the speakers and evaluators today. I would like to hand over the charge to the club president. Please welcome with a big round of applause, Toastmaster Himantha.
Thank you so very much. Actually, we have witnessed a very wonderful meeting today. So before to conclude, I would like to get some ideas from our today's meeting. Toastmaster Gauri, would you like to give us all, would you like to comment about today's meeting? We really like to listen to you.
Toastmaster Hemanta, I love the energy of your club. I've been watching Toastmaster Aruna smile, and that's the cherry on the cake. My only recommendation, if I was to give one, maybe you could keep a track of the agenda. That's it. But I enjoyed my time here, and I loved the exhaustive grammarian report. So thank you for having me.
Thank you so very much, Toastmaster Gauri. So concluding our meeting today, actually, to tell you very honestly, we actually witnessed a very good meeting today. Excellent speeches and great speech evaluators, and all are from the International Toastmasters platform, and even in our past president Toastmaster Haruni. And also we have witnessed today great table topic speakers also, and the role players. So today, so fortunate to have all the Toastmasters from, especially the global Toastmasters from every nook and corner of the world, actually. So it's a great honor and privilege. Especially, I must thank Toastmaster Gauri from India, Toastmaster Shan from Singapore, Toastmaster Michelle from Malaysia, Toastmaster Asil from Egypt, and also our two past presidents, Toastmaster Pubudu and Toastmaster Aruni. And finally, on behalf of the AAT Emerging Toastmasters Club, let me pay my humble gratitude to all the international speakers and our local membership. And with that, I would like to conclude the meeting. May all dreams come true, and have a pleasant evening and a good night to every one of you.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Have a nice
Good night.
weekend
Good
ahead.
night.
Bye-bye.
All right, good night. Thank you for having
Good night.
me. All right. See you all.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night, Master. All right.